Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is. This is Rachel, also known as Ditsy Diamond Painter. And you might move a minute because I've got my phone on charge and I'm knocking the wire. So there, we'll move that. With a little whip and waffle, a little storage unboxing. What else? Yeah, just what I'm working on, I'm really tempted to give up because this is so popping true. It's untrue. And now I don't mind misshapen drills. I don't mind tabbed drills. I don't mind, but when they pop, and they are poppy, if I rest my arm on there for 3 minutes, they're all lifting off, and yet the glue's sticky and the drills seem fine, but they are popping really bad on this. This is from a company that doesn't exist, and I can now understand why this company doesn't exist. This is bad. The rendering isn't great. Where's that gone? I just felt one. There, it's upside down. It's from a diamond painting factory. And it's an old kit. And I had some bad things, but I never go on what other people consider. Because like I said, I'm not fussy with drills and stuff. But this is a nightmare. I am really tempted to give up the ghost. And I really love this image. It's from Really Win Art. I can't remember the name of it. And I've done, I'll zoom you out a bit. So I've done like the unicorn. I really wanted to do her as well, but I really am thinking of giving up it's not, I'm going to have to bin it. It wouldn't be able to be kept. It's got creases in it, all sorts of things. So I think I've made my mind up. I'm not doing this one. I was really looking forward to it as well. But I keep having to replace drills. I'll be finishing this section and I'll end up having to put things in this section, and they don't look like they should be popping, but they're definitely popping. Maybe it's patches of the glue, I don't know. See that? Where is it? There. There was no drills, not there, if that makes sense. It was completely completed. And you could say, right, stop rubbing your hands all over it. But I just can't do it. It's really confetti. It's really pretty. I love the artwork. But I'm not doing it. I can't. It's driving me up the wall. I'm just not enjoying it at all. And like I said, it's not the actual drills. The drills seem fine, but I just have to keep replacing. I think slightly concave underneath. I don't know. I'm not fussed about unstraight edges because from a distance you can't really tell. But they're not great drills at all. But I just can't see why they're popping. It makes no sense. It's going to make me look like a liar. Anyway, so this is what I was doing, but I'm not doing it anymore. I was using this pen from Mystic Maker on Etsy. I'll put a link down below. They have some beautiful pens. And we've got this because I've got 150 colours painting to do from Diamond Painting Fanatics. And then I saw this on Oh, it's AliExpress. And I'm a fan of AliExpress. I like some of their actual diamond painting companies. I've done some lovely hurricane ones on there, even though most people moan about the drills. I never had any problems from hurricane. I've had more problems with this one and one from... Where's the other one that was popping? There was another one with popping drills. Royal diamond painting. So it's this case. It was a tenner on sale. It's a nice case. I'm just hoping it was a tenner with the bottles in and not a tenner with the bottles out. Oh, I'm sticking. It's pretty. Oh, look. So it's 60. I know it's, I said I've got 150 colours, but I've got enough drill storage to only need these as well. And with 150 I will be like matching the patterns up, so I might do a kitting up video. It's got sticky labels, so yes, so that'll be for a kitting up video. However, I'm not using it until the beginning of June for Summer Colours 24, the Crafting with K's event. And it'll be, I think it's the, no, I did Spring Flings, and I'll be doing this. I've just got to have a swig of coffee because seriously I can't do this painting. So there is sometimes you should listen to people about certain companies, but I cannot do with these popping drills. Is the one thing that I can't. Some people it's tabs, some people it's trash, some people it's the canvas, some people it's the rendering. Mine is popping drills, and I love this artwork, and she looks great in the, but the colours are wrong. This is supposed to be yellow, this isn't supposed to be a mustard colour. It just doesn't, it's very confetti, and I think if they'd used the right colours, I mean this bit looks right, but none of this does. And I think rather than put them extra colours in, because there's only 29 colours in it, they've just tried to use other colours, and I don't think it's worked. They're the wrong colours, so I'm not doing it. And that was Diamond Painting Factory. I don't even think that this company exists anymore. Last time I heard it had closed down, and I can understand why. It is my favourite kind of kitting up drills. These ones, I could kit these kits up for a living. I love kitting up there. I just find it so therapeutic. So I will keep the drills that I've already kept packaged up, which there is a lot of. Nearly all the colours have got spares. Well, they're not spares. I would have used them if I'd carried on, but I'm just not willing to carry on. And I've got some storage that I'll put them in. So there's lots of pretty colours, and it's always good to have spares. Some more pretty. But I can't work on it. And I'm just not willing to put the effort into something that I don't find enjoyable. And I'm really not finding this enjoyable at all. So what am I going to do next, you may be asking? I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to do older kits. So there is an unboxings, because the older kits I'm trying to... So the next one will be another it'll probably be an AliExpress or something like that. But I've got to find drills out and stuff like that. And I don't know. I really don't know. I'm confused with myself. It's thrown me through a hoop because I'm trying to go till the 1st of June. I don't even know what's the date today. Hold on. 21st today? Or the 22nd? It's Tuesday. 21st today. 21st of May. So I'm trying to find something that's not too big. Do I just get... What do I do? Because the thing is as well, we've said this is the dilemma. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I would just get some of my old AliExpress paintings out. But because I'm on YouTube and it gets framed out a bit, do I do that? But do I not do them just because I'm on YouTube? I bought them because I like them. And it was before there was a whole hoo-ha about who you can and cannot buy from. Or what you can buy. I have a question. If anyone has got this long within the my spouting off. Quick question. If it's because there's a big hoo-ha about AI art, and I'm quite frankly not fussed by AI art, but I'm not. I don't want to sound like I'm being awful, judgy or whatnot, but sounds wrong. How am I going to say this right? There is a lot of uproar with some people about AI art. I've not watched any YouTubers about it. I've just seen what people are writing in comments on Facebook and stuff like that. I've not looked on anything on Facebook, on YouTube. I've not followed anyone. I've not looked at anyone's opinions. But this is my opinion from Facebook, right? There's a big thing about AI art. So certain companies will allow AI art if it's been like hand finished, if that makes sense. So you've done the AI art and then you've put your own little twist on things. And some companies it's a certain percentage. Some companies they can use just AI art. So then, does that mean that the companies that no one should buy from because of copywriting, can they sell AI art if they're not classed as proper artists by some people? And this is to people that don't like AI art. Because obviously people that do are going to say, no, they shouldn't be using... Because me personally, I don't think if you're of the opinion about stolen artwork, then... and buying stolen artwork, then you shouldn't allow companies for the AI art to use artists that use AI art. But I have seen some AI art that's amazing, and I bought one from Diamond Art Club that you would not tell is AI art, and it got took off as soon as because it hadn't been hand finished and whatnot. So what do you do in that? Because if people are saying that it's not legit art, but when I looked into what this piece of art that the artist did, that was all AI. But people that use AI art were saying how complicated and difficult it is to get an image the way they did. using just AI and not hand touching or hand finishing. And I mean, there's some paintings that you can blatantly see are AI. And I don't tend to like that kind of artwork anyway. I don't like when it looks like things have been cut out and just I could get a magazine and make one on a piece of paper. I don't like that look. But when you've got AI art that is amazing to look at, and you wouldn't know that it's AI, isn't that a talent in itself? Could an artist that paints with their hands, say, be able to do what some of these really talented AI painters can do with technology? Do you get what I mean? It's just a question. Because I find that the people that are moaning about the AI art are moaning about the licensing for licensed companies. And like I said, I don't buy anymore once I found out about licensing. But then does that mean that if you don't identify AI art as an art in itself, is there a licensing issue with them people? Just asking for a friend, because that's the way my brain works. It goes in circles, and I don't know. Is it double standards? Is it only for those that consider what art is? Because let's be honest, some people put plastic grass on a wall in a patch, and that's art. To some people, not me. A mouldy with corned beef can on a plinth could be classed as art. I mean, I must copycat art all the time. If cans with bits in and whatnot. But it's each to their own. So where does the boundaries begin and start? So I quite like diamond art clubs. You can use AI, but a certain percentage of it has to be, it's got to be, have your own painting, fingers used, whatever. But then do I think they should be able to claim copyright when they haven't used any of their own touch? There's parcel falls fan outside. It's not for me. I don't think I've got anything coming from parcel falls. Unless someone sent me a present. No, they haven't. So, yeah. Because my brain is spinning about this at the minute. Because all I see on Facebook, I've stopped Instagram and I don't really do TikTok. I've just not. I just can't get through I couldn't catch up and it just put me off. But Facebook, it always seems to be about, there's a big thing about AI art. But it's the same people that think that art is what you can pay for. I don't want to sound like but do you see what I mean? I understand buying licensed work. I understand that not everybody can also afford to buy licensed work. But the AI thing has thrown me through a loop, because is it classed as work that should be copyrighted and licensed so that the person that's done that AI work gets paid? Or should it be, if you do AI work, it's free for all because you've used AI? I don't know. I mean, personally, I think you should be licensed for it. But I just don't know. I don't know how to. I've never looked at how you do AI work. Because I used to think at one time that if you're doing a painting on a picture on like a painting on a computer, You're not painting it. Do you know what I mean? But that's changed. So we're in 10 years' time, will AI be the same? That if you can use AI, because the one piece of artwork that I've got that I know is AI is absolutely stunning. And people have asked those that have argued it's AI to replicate it. Which, and people get quite passionate about both sides. Or maybe if there's an artist on here that uses AI, they can... I mean, no one's going to find it, are they? Any little video. I don't know. It's just making things that more complicated for something that everybody's supposed to enjoy, for a hobby that everyone is supposed to love and enjoy. And it just seems there's more rules added on and on and on, and you're not allowed to do this and you're not allowed to do that, and you can't use this, and this is wrong, and I don't know. Because a lot of people are just going to stop wanting to do it. Because they can't afford the other options. Do you get what I mean? I mean, I'm lucky I've got a large stash, so I'm lucky I did that while I could, because I couldn't do it now. So does that mean that I couldn't diamond paint and do a channel or would be judged for it? Because like I said, I've got loads of paintings from AliExpress and from companies that aren't licensed, and from years back. They're double-sided tape. That's how long ago these paintings are from. But it's off-putting when you think you're going to get judged for it. So do I just not put it on YouTube? But then I don't put anything on YouTube, and I'm really trying to make sure I don't get into that rut of not putting anything again, because it got to months and I just got that anxious about it. I couldn't put anything, and I don't want to do that again. I mean, I know I only have a couple of comments or a couple of people watch it, but I don't know what to do. I don't know. It just seems that I accept one, because I had a struggle with the whole licensing thing when that first happened. And then I accepted that because I listened more, and it definitely, the artists and that were coming out and saying this and that, and you learnt more from the artists, because artists started making their own companies and blah blah blah. But this AI thing has just thrown another loop. You get over one issue, and then there's another one, and when does it stop? I love the license companies, and I do but I've got to that point now with the cost of living and stuff where I can't do that. I mean, I don't open my diamond paints when I get them, so I've still got loads that I can just unbox as I go. But I've already done 2 that they don't do anymore, because I've done them that are a little bit older. I mean, I've got plenty I can do. And it's not an issue of I need to buy any or anything like that, but it could be. For some people, it could be. And I don't know. how that affects people that aren't on YouTube and what their opinions are. Actually, I am asking for opinions, but I'm not watching videos because I want people to be honest about what their opinion is and not say what the trend is, or do you get what I mean? So I love all licensed artwork, but it also makes it almost elitist on who can afford that and who can't. And it's all right saying that you can buy ones and it's like, you know, not copyright because it's 120 years old or whatever. But have you seen some renderings for these companies that do, you know, sometimes you want a cartoon, you can't, you know, I bought this. I mean, it is licensed, but there was a very big iffy issue about how these were licensed. And I just don't know what the strict rule is, because a lot of the rules contradict another rule, if that makes sense. Especially this AI thing is spinning my brain. You can tell, can't you, that I've been not worrying about it, but the people that buy AIR diamond paintings that aren't licensed going to get it in the neck from those that don't agree that AIR should be a premium painting? Do you get what I mean? I'm waffling on. I make no sense. I'm running out of time. I only thought I was going to be 10 minutes on air, and I've decided I'm not doing this painting anymore. I love the artwork from Willowing Arts, but I cannot do this painting. And then it's got onto AI. Because companies are getting shunned that are excellent quality, but they accept AI artists. And I don't know if I see one more statement put out about AI art and that no, we do not. I mean, artists have lost contracts through it. There's artists that, you know, and people have been buying this artwork for ages. So obviously people like the artwork. See, I think if you can do AI art, I've never tried it myself, because what I picture in my head, I don't think I could verbally describe. I don't. How do you do AI art? Do you know what I mean? I just don't think. Me personally, my opinion, you can be wrong, you can argue with me if you like, you might be able to change my mind. People manage to change my mind about the licensing thing. But the people, I don't know, it just confuses me. It baffles my brain that the rules just keep getting harder and harder to follow, especially if you're on a budget. And I know there are some great YouTubers out there that do, and content creators that do the budget paintings and whatnot. And a lot of the big creators now started with the AliExpress ones, and because that's when I first got. That's why I've got so many AliExpress ones. I just don't know, but I just think it's getting harder to be able to do it without a guilty conscience all the time. And I know I have my pens and my trays and whatnot, But that very much is because that's me. But again, that's something I've got to stop buying. So, in hindsight, what does that mean? You know, and I know a lot of people that don't like the actual big pens. I love them, but the bigger the better. Oh God, Rach, don't go down this route again. But I just don't know. When does it end on who can be judged on how much is art and how much isn't? What is art and what's... And it just seems to be getting a bigger and bigger can and cannot. And I don't think it should be like that. It wasn't like it when we first started it years ago. There was... Oh, I don't know. It's just confusing me. As you can see, I've been breaking my nails because I just don't get it. I don't understand what the issue is with AI art. And if they're saying it's because they use stolen artwork, does that mean that it's AI art? The artist isn't allowed to take acknowledgement of their efforts that have been put in? Oh, I don't make sense to myself. I've confused myself into this little corner. And I'm on a roundabout and I can't get off it because I make no sense to myself. But all I keep saying is AI. And then I've got some paintings that are stunning paintings that you would never know are AI. And if they are AI, is it a copyright issue? I don't know. You tell me. I'm in one of them today. I've woke up, I've only had 3 hours sleep, and I'm really not in a good space today. And then I'm doing this crappy painting that if I could have just had that bit, just that unicorn bit, I would have been happy. But this is just, it's not yellow. Why have they done that? If that was yellow, I could have got away with it. But they just haven't. They've made it mucky. So, anyway, I'm going to love you and leave because I'm running out of video time because I need to sort my phone out. If you did get to the end of this video, I'm sorry. Bye.